I went to Hannaford and they didn't have shit, bro.
Sorry to hear that. Hi guys. I'm here with my sister today. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Christina.
It's Christina. I'm Crystalia. I never say my name in any of my videos. But we came here today to discuss the Oscar-nominated, Oscar-winning film Anora.
Yes, queen.
Because we have a lot of thoughts on this movie. Like, it's been a year. I've had time to ruminate. I have only, disclaimer, I've only seen it one time. But as, like, a background, I really wanted to see this movie. I was so excited for it to come out.
The year before it came out.
Like, months? Yeah, truly months before. I was like...
Like, the year before, like, we saw things.
Yeah, and I was, like, so gagged.
And we were like... Oh, we have to see this.
I'm like kind of like a film girl in the YouTube space, like, you know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. But I watch a lot of videos on it. But truth be told, I had never seen a single, I forget the director's name, so we're very prepared. Movie by him.
But you saw the Florida Project.
No, but I saw it after.
Oh.
But I'll say this. That's probably what goes into me disliking the movie as much as I did. Because I did not understand that was, like, his vibe. Like, slice of life. Not a lot going on. Like, to build more of, like, a sit here with me during this event type filmmaking. But...
In the Florida Project, did they go into the mom's character more? Like, why she's...
No.
No. Okay.
Well, no, it kind of, I think a little bit. I personally didn't like Florida Project either. So that's why I say, like, it just might be that I'm not really into his movies. I haven't seen any other movie except for Florida Project and Anora. I thought Mikey Madison was great in it. I just have really conflicting opinions on the movie itself. So let's get into the bread and butter. Because it is, like, coming up on a year since he won the Oscar. They like, sweeped, whatever the word is. So we want to revisit it. Because Christina just watched it again.
With my friends.
With her friends. And also, one of her friends' wife is a sex worker, right?
Yes.
Did she watch it with you guys?
No.
No.
She was in Boston.
Has she ever seen it before?
She did.
Did she like it or not?
I think she liked it, but I would have to, oh my god, I'm fucking
You should ask her.
I think next time I see them, I'm going to ask her.
So, you tell me your opinions.
Okay.
As of the last viewing. Or if you, like, have any, like, maybe opinions that changed from the first time to the second time.
I just really wanted Anora to shut the fuck up.
Okay, that is kind of my issue, too.
I think I just needed her to stop talking.
In my opinion...
But I guess it's what kept the movie going, her being annoying.
One of my biggest pet peeves is, like, the way people are... Because I have watched videos on it, right? And, like, other people's opinions.
And hold the thing up so I can put this in here.
My first thought when I saw it was that I need to hear what other people think about this movie. Because I didn't know how I felt. I thought it was, like... I was so excited to see it, and then I saw it, and I felt, like, weird vibes. I think my first thought was, like, I don't know if I would call this movie funny. Like, it was supposed to be funny, and it was trying to be funny really hard, but I wouldn't say that it was funny, and I also wouldn't say that it was sad either. Like, I didn't necessarily...
I thought it was more funny than sad.
I didn't cross the bridge to, like, where I think I was supposed to end up.
Where the fuck did I put the butter?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
but... So, I didn't cross the bridge to where I think I was supposed to be. I saw a lot of female viewers that watched it felt very sad watching it. I also am not someone that thinks that sex work all the time is, like, horrible. Because I think there are a lot of sex workers that, you know, I think all forms of work are exploitative. I think particularly sex work. But I also think there are some people that are self-employed that literally they touch themselves on camera. I think there are different types of sex work, and those can feel differently for different people. And I did see a lot of people just, like, being blatantly against sex work in all forms in comment sections, and that was a little bit hard for me because I think it was meant to be marketed towards sex workers. I looked up on Reddit, like, how sex workers felt about it, but it was, like, kind of a toss-up. And I do think, like, people tend to champion voices of sex workers that maybe dislike or even, like, hate and condemn sex work as like a retrospective, like I hated that I had to do that, because it's sort of like can be very exploitative, you know what I mean? And also, like, I think in feminist spaces, there is a lot of feminists that don't extend that feminism towards sex workers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that was, like, kind of hard for me to, like, grapple with, because I don't want to speak over the voices of sex workers that were uncomfortable with it. But I remember that there was, like, a viewing for a bunch of strippers in New York and LA or something like that, and there was, like, that really viral video of all the strippers, like, clapping with their heels.
I love that.
And I thought that was so con, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch this movie. I didn't really understand the tone based on the marketing, I will give you that much. And I just remember watching it and being like, who is this for? Like, I just sort of felt like, if I'm a stripper, and like, that's what I do, because I am a barista, right? So if they made a movie about a barista, and it was like all sunshine and rainbows, I'd be like, girl, I hate this job like 90% of the time, I don't make no money from this shit. Obviously, it's different than sex work, but I can understand, like, a lot of strippers being like, this was cute, I like this. Or, like, this was really sad, and, like, this is reflective of my experience. But I just don't understand the, like, weird sort of, like, yes, sex workers, da da da, when the movie itself was so anti that. Like, it truly framed sex work in one way, and that way being bad.
Like, the worst thing that ever happened. But I think the other thing that I was talking about, she was struggling with, like, she's a beautiful girl. She would be leaving that club with like $1,000 a night, and my friend was saying that, like,
she had like no money.
He was like, there's no way, and she's sharing an apartment with her sister and her boyfriend.
And I was
so you're assuming that she has no money.
She has no money, no friends. Like, she seemingly has no. She's able to drop everything for this
exactly.
And also, my biggest fucking.
But she's working at a good club. On top of that, like, she's working at a really good club.
Right. My biggest possible pet peeve about it was that Anora is such an annoying, hollow character. Like, everyone keeps saying, like, she's complex. This is complex. It's interesting. Like, you guys just don't like women when they're, like, abrasive. But
I forgot the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, should I put both of them in or just one?
I'd say both.
Both. Yeah.
Or maybe just one, actually. I just like, what if Daddy wants a lot?
Yeah, you're right, because he's a fat ass.
So, anyways. So that's how I felt like, oh, women can't be abrasive, da 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 da. I always feel like that's such a bad take. Because no, women can be abrasive and annoying, but it's like they would tell her exactly what was about to happen, or like what they needed her to do. And I swear to God, I feel like she had a lobotomy mid-movie. Like, I was dealing with a cunt, a bitch, like, whatever, and I was fine with it. I was like, you know what, that's her vibe, that's her energy, like, she's just kind of like, and I'm, like, into that, like, yeah, be a fucking bitch, like, these men are annoying, but then, like, her just, like, believing what's his name felt so stupid to me, like, and maybe I just also have, like, a bias against, like, women.
Stupid people.
Women that are dumb. I'm just kidding. No, but she was so desperate, like, I get it, like, I understand being in that place and being like, He's gonna take me out of the hood.
Realistically, she would have left with like $1,000 a night. Like, what I'm saying is that she would not be struggling the way that she's struggling. Like,
it was really hard to believe. She also just like was,
and she undersold herself for like $10,000 a week. That's all you're gonna ask for him.
Truly, and also like, I don't know. Like, I just felt like towards the end of the movie, or like the midpoint where like the whole gag is like that she's trying to get away from these guys, like that joke went on for like 85 years. Like, it was like, okay, we get it.
Like, she
and also like I couldn't understand if I was supposed to laugh. Like, maybe she didn't have differing opinions. She thought it was funny, but I honestly felt like she was in such like an uncomfortable position, and like the whole time everyone's like, ha, this is such a funny thing, and then I'm just kind of like, she keeps calling these men like rapists and assaulters. Like, why not? Like, it's just, why are we laughing? Like, it's just like so confusing. Like, and then at the there's a scene that I have a particular issue with, where she's talking to, what's his name, Igor, and she calls him a rapist, and like she was like, you would rape me if you could, or whatever.
Like, why?
The dialogue
it feels like
so
she's fantasizing about
stupid.
it. It feels like she wants him to do something.
You could tell a man wrote that shit. Like, I was like, what is happening? Like, why is she saying it like that? And like, I'm fine if the whole movie was like a satire, like a over the edge type of vibe, but I just felt like her dialogue, like the way she speaks, like actually speaks, is like an idiotic, like
2-year-old.
And it was just like, why does she talk like this? And also, like, as I don't want to be like an annoyed gay person, but like the way she's so blasé about using like the word faggot and like,
and he's like, what makes me that? And she's like,
they say you're born that
way.
way. Like,
Oh
and it's supposed to be like
God,
so
they're
funny.
Like, I just don't want her to talk no more.
And you know what? Like, there, I know girls like this. I'm sure that there are girls that would say this in this situation. But sometimes it's like, is this serious or is this not? Like, I don't know. And also, like, this bitch is so fucking annoying. and also, like, we have different opinions. Christina thinks the goons are funny. I actually find the men annoying too. Like, trust and believe, I find everybody in this movie annoying. I didn't even like Igor, who people are like, she needs to get with him. Like, he's the only man that saw her.
To be together. I actually just wanted her to leave him the fuck alone.
Right. Like, I'm sitting here like, I don't think I like anyone in this movie. Like, and I don't think you have to find people likable, but sometimes like it just feels like the worst people you know met up and like, and like the nightmare blood rotation. Like, that's how I feel. That's how I feel watching it.
I don't know. I think for me, it was like, this guy's parents are the ones that make the money. Mm-hmm. So you're in somebody else's home. You have to know that. Like, you have to know that. Like, these three guys that you never met, like, and she's screaming the whole time, like, get the fuck out, blah, blah, blah. And, like, the guy's like, no, just sit on the couch, like, shut up. Like, I'm trying, and he's, like, trying to talk to the people. And, like, it just feels like, he literally just said, sit on the couch. And then she breaks everybody's nose. She does all this shit. She's like, you would have raped me. Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, my God.
The dialogue was, like, painful.
Shut up and sit down.
Truly painful.
Like, shut up and sit down. Like, I don't understand, like.
And then, like, the whole message of, like, labor being transactional and how, like, they end up the most broken people because the rich get to leave. Like, I think that works. Like, in the last scene, like, you get the sense that, like, they both work for these rich people that will never really have to deal with this, and this is like completely like changed their lives. But I don't think that Igor and her are in like the same place of desperation.
I think he is a decent man.
Yeah. And also I do feel like to some degree that last scene was just like, because I know some people interpret it differently, like he was like exploiting her or like whatever, and like kind of forcing her to kiss, like, or whatever.
Because I saw it yesterday. Mm-hmm. Not yesterday. Whatever fuck day I saw it, like 2 days ago. And it just, I feel like it feels like you want to fuck him, but you don't want to kiss him. And he's not like that, but you, like, it just felt like.
And the way the movie is framed is like we are like the more realistic version of Pretty Woman, and obviously in Pretty Woman she doesn't want to kiss him, like she thinks that's too intimate. So I kind of kissing him. I kind of understand that, like, that it's like a subversion or like of that movie, but I did sort of just feel like, why is this woman mounting this man that's like clearly uncomfortable?
Yes.
Like, I just sort of felt like ugh. And then also like with the kiss thing, it was like he's like holding her, and it's just like such an uncomfortable scene. And I understand that it's like meant to be uncomfortable. It's not supposed to be like, oh, this is like so good or whatever. But yeah. I just remember leaving the movie just feeling like I don't know what
I'm supposed to get from this.
Right, like I don't know what that was.
Honestly, I left pissed off at her. I left the movie there being like, bro, I don't give a shit no more. Shit. If I was the mom, I would beat you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, I'm like, get the fuck out of my face.
I was saying that yesterday. Low-key, my favorite character was the mom. Because she came on a mission and she got that shit done. And my biggest pet peeve is, like, the scene where the mom is there and she's, like, and then Anora, like, says something bitchy to the mom, and then her husband laughs. I'm like, you raised that idiotic, moronic little shit. Obviously, the mom did, too. But it's like, don't fucking laugh. Like, don't fucking sit there and laugh. Like, you're actually pissing me off.
Your son's a menace to society.
Yeah, your son's a fucking idiot. Like,
and his dumbass friends, like, but I guess it's, like, teenage. I don't fucking know.
How old is he in the
like,
movie? 18?
18.
Like, is she stupid? I'm sorry.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
that I really hate, it's like giving, like, 10 baby daddies. Like, why are you giving these people children? Why are you, like, saying yes to a situation? Like, I know it's, like, false hope. I know it's, like, naiveness. Like, the whole point is, like, naive, blah, blah, blah. But, like, at the same time, it's, like, shut up. Like, I don't know.
No,
because I get the parents. I get their perspective. Like, send you off to go to fucking school and you fucking marry a stripper.
Right, like, I kind of get the parents' perspective of, like, no, you can't be with that girl. Like, the fuck is you talking about? Like, you just met this woman. Now, also something that it's framed as, like, this is so this is for the sex workers, like, da-da-da-da.
But it paints them as dumb.
It paints them as dumb, and here's my other issue. Constantly throughout the narrative, this is realistic to life. Like, I totally see a lot of strippers, like often, because we were talking about this yesterday, like, differentiate themselves from prostitutes. Like, I would never do that. Like, I just strip. Like, I would never, like, have sex for money. And she, obviously, in the movie is like, what did she say? I'm not a fucking
hooker.
I'm not a fucking hooker or whatever.
Yeah.
And that makes sense to me, but it's like, if I'm, like, a prostitute, or, like, I'm a sex worker, like, you know, turning tricks or whatever, like, watching the movie, like, and this is, and it's marketed in such a way that, like, oh, this is for the girls, and, like, the whole movie, all she does is dog on, like,
a prostitute.
Prostitutes. I'm just like,
while fucking a bit, like, while fucking him.
I really think that my biggest issue is first of all, the marketing was, like, weird, and second of all, like, some of the takes people have about this movie, like, did we watch the same movie? Like, I really, like, I wonder.
No,
because,
I do.
Like, how are people watching the movie and being like, oh, poor Anora, like, she really thought that he loved her?
When he's playing video games ignoring you? Like, I'm just so confused.
Like, what? Like, what? When he was an 18-year-old billionaire's child, like, trying to rebel against mommy and poppy? Like, what do you mean that you thought that what? Like, I just genuinely don't understand that take. And also, like, the way the movie is shot is so boring. Like, just, like, everything is, like, weirdly colorless, except for, like, in the club or whatever. Like, the scenes last way too long. I think this is just, like, I have beef with the director, because I also didn't really like Florida Project for this reason. And, like, I just felt like the slice of life thing for that long of a movie, because that movie never fucking ends. Like, I really was like, is it almost over? I remember being like, and then also, because I know it's a commentary about capitalism. But I always feel like movies that are like a commentary about capitalism that spend that much money on marketing for an Oscar, like, just make me giggle. Like, it's like, girl, what is it? But let me not say that, because you know what? Sinners is gonna win this year. Woo! And I'm excited for that. If any other movie wins, I'd be really surprised.
I would be surprised. And please, God, remember, like, we saw, I showed you the Sinners trailer.
I remember seeing it. I remember where I was. Like, it was so good. Those are our thoughts on Anora. Do you have anything else you want to add?
I just hate stupid women sometimes. I know it's not, like, not.
And I just hate when people say that, like, characters are complex and they're just, like, the worst person you know. And it's like that's not
like a dictator or, like, someone that kills women and rapes them and tortures them. It's like, he's just a complex character. And I'm like, I don't care that his daddy diddled him. And you know what I mean? Like, you are killing women. Like,
and on the opposite ends of things, I also don't really like female characters that, like, the girl from Fatal Attraction, like when, or like the way that people go, like, crazy for Amy Dunn, or, like, I just feel like I understand empathizing and, like, being able to be like, oh, I see myself in that person, and, like, maybe they're really unlikable, you know, like a Cassie from Euphoria or whatever.
Oh, I hate that.
But ultimately, like, I don't necessarily think that, like, people disliking them or finding the fact that they're written in a certain way as, like, one-dimensional as being because of, we just can't stand complex women. Like, maybe these women are just annoying, and, like, it's okay to say that they're annoying. And that kind of bothered you. That there was, like, nothing else to her. Like, we don't know her family. She like, maybe likes that one girl at the club or whatever. But it's just, like she's a side character in her own fucking movie. Everybody else is more interesting. Thank you.
Yes. You know what?